Hi, welcome to Positive People. My name's Lauren and I'm here with my colleague Lee today, filming some top tips on how to best use your smartphone to take photos. We're here in sunny Exeter today on the Quay, and we're going to have a walk around and show you some 6 tips on how best to utilise your cameras. So firstly, we're going to go through some smartphone basics. Most smartphones come with a pre-installed camera app. Alternatively, you can download a different one from your app store. Most smartphone cameras allow you to easily swap between the front and rear cameras. Look for the icon with the 2 opposing arrows to switch between them. The flash function is used to help light up your subject if the natural or artificial light is too low. Usually you can set your flash to on, off or auto. Look for the lightning bolt icon. The zoom function lets you move closer or further away from your subject so more or less of the background can be seen. Pinch the screen and drag your fingers inwards or outwards to adjust the zoom levels. Enabling the grid lines will superimpose horizontal and vertical lines on the screen to help you line up your shots and avoid wonky horizons. To turn them on, you'll need to search within the settings of your camera app. The exposure function lets you change the brightness of your image to better suit the shot. Raise the levels to make the image appear brighter, lower them to darken it. Most modern smartphones allow you to drag your fingers up or down the screen to adjust the exposure levels. Tap anywhere on the screen once to focus on that area. Alternatively, you can set the app to autofocus and let the camera do the work. The timer function allows you to set a countdown timer that will automatically take your picture when it reaches 0. You don't just have to use this for photos you want to be in. You can also use it to help steady the camera and reduce image blur by allowing you to concentrate on your image and steady your phone with both hands. It's usually a clock or a stopwatch type icon. HDR or high dynamic range is the difference between the lightest lights and the darkest darks your camera can capture. Turning this function on your camera will take multiple pictures at different exposure levels and merge them together to create one better image. You can usually set this to on, off or auto by clicking on the HDR icon. Many smartphones have slightly different settings and features available. Have a play on your own smartphone to have a look what you can use. There are many features on some, like time-lapse, wide angle and slow motion. So have a wander around whenever you're trying to take photos. Take a little bit of extra time to look at the different angles and possible shots you could get. We're going to take a look around here on the Quay today, try and get some good shots for the tips we're about to give you. So no time to waste, let's go. Leading lines. This is a great way to draw the viewer's attention to the centre of the picture. The bridge here on the Quay is a great example of leading lines in a photo. Using natural lines in the environment help lead the eye to the centre of your photo. This creates depth and interest. Unless you're creating an abstract shot, avoid lines that go off the edge of your photos, as these can pull the eyes away and can be distracting. Composition. One of the most important things to think about in photography. Take your time to try different angles and to frame your shot correctly. Move around your subject Try low angles and high angles. Rearrange the object and make use of your environment.
Apply the rule of thirds. Use the rule of thirds to make your photos more appealing.
Try to line up your subject or horizon with one of the third intersections to try and help balance the composition of the photo. You can use the grid lines in your camera settings to help you.
Frame your subject. Look for natural frames in your foreground to frame your subject.
Look for natural frames in your foreground to create an interesting frame for your subject. Use branches, fences, walls and archways, whatever you like. The more creative, the better.
Play with shadows and silhouettes. Shadows can greatly enhance your photos. The sun, when it's at its lowest, casts the longest shadows. This is known as the golden hour.
Shadows and silhouettes can greatly enhance a photo and create some striking images. By placing your subject in front of your light source and shooting towards it, you can create interesting silhouettes.
So thank you for watching our tips and tricks today. We hope you've learned something about how to take better pictures on your smartphone. So we'd love for you to take part now. To get you started, we have a 10 photo challenge that we will show at the end of this video, and we'd love you to email in your photos on the email address below.
We will be holding a remote photography workshop session soon. Why not join us and explore photography hints and tips in more detail and learn how to edit and share photos? The date of the workshop is shown at the end of the video. It's completely free. For more info and to book a place, just get in touch. Thank you for watching.